Hello and welcome to my 30-week pregnancy vlog. I'm 31 weeks today, which is completely crazy in so many ways. I can't quite get my head around the fact that this pregnancy has gone so quickly, but at the same time I'm grateful because I'm still feeling a bit poo. So yeah, apologies again if this sounds like moaning, but I'm just going to go over the previous week. I basically booked the chiropractor, as said. I went along to that and he confirmed what I've been saying for a while, even though another chiropractor had said to me, no, you're fine, that my pelvis is tilted. And so I've been given some exercises and he did an adjustment thing on my hips, which was not overly comfortable, but you know, whatever. And I'm going back in a week and I'm going to continue to do weekly in the hopes that he can help manipulate my pelvis going back into the right position, or at least learning how to cope with the fact that it's now at an angle, which is, you know, not my favourite thing about my body, but not my least favourite either. So that was fun, but the backache and that still, it's horrible. It's driving me insane. It's not the most pain in the world. It's not horrific. I can walk for the most part, but it does stop me sleeping. I didn't sleep last night. I've actually probably slept fitfully for 2 nights in the last week and a half. I think it's very hard. I know I've slept 1 night this week, sort of. I still had to get up to pee 3 times, but I slept better. Whereas last night I literally did not even fall asleep until gone 4 in the morning. So it's not great for the face. So yeah, the main thing has been the back and the pelvis pain, and it's the dead legs, and I get sciatica. And we went on the boat with Grandpa at the weekend, and I was walking along the bank, the river bank. They were in the lock. I don't know if you get them in other ones. We've got rivers and canals, and there's different rivers that have got different water heights. You go into a lock, they close the gate, the water either comes up or it goes down, so you can then open the other gate and go out and boat along further along. And so these are called locks, and I don't know if anyone outside of England has these things or not, or if we're just being a bit weird. Anyway, so hubby and the father-in-law are mooring the boat and they're in the lock, and the water at this point is going, I think it was rising, maybe dropping, but let's say rising. Let's go with that one. So the water's bringing them up. No, I'm lying. The water went down. They did go down because I threatened to throw one of the kids in the boat, like, you know, just throw you. I'm kidding. I wouldn't have really thrown them. Not in public anyway. So I'm there with the 3 kids and the dogs. We're walking along the riverbank, and all of a sudden Edie starts like running, which frightens the poop out of me because there's an open body of water quite far away. I mean, there's like a chain link pretending to be a fence, and a grass verge and stuff like that before you get to the actual river. But all of a sudden I realised that I couldn't walk. And that my right leg had just gone completely. Had that, you know, when you get the sciatic pain straight down your bum, and you cannot weight bear. And I was completely unable to weight bear, and I was like, well, this isn't great. I was like, George, can you please keep your sister just on that side and away from the water? Just give me a minute. Yeah, and I was stuck for about 2 minutes, where I literally could not walk at all because I could not take any weight on that leg. That was fun. But it passed, and I've got to say I'm really lucky that I only get it every now and then, and it's not awful. It's more of an inconvenience. When it comes to sciatica and not being able to walk, it hurts. It's like, actually it does hurt, but it's not constant. It's only when you're trying to walk. When you can't walk, then you're like, pain. But I've got to say the backache thing's driving me insane. Last night I actually, mucking about on Facebook, was like, is it dramatic that I want to rip out my own spine? I think I actually want to rip out my pelvis, but of course when my pelvis is tilted, it's putting pressure on my spine and it's trapping the nerves, so it's my back that hurts. It's not actually my pelvis that hurts, and although I get SPD pain at the front every now and then, it's actually hardly SPD issues. It's all right at the back. So I'm almost dreading labour because I know it's going to be another back labour. Yay! Maybe I will have that epidural this time. Oh no, needle in spine, no thank you. So that's been fun. I think I've been very fun to be around. It's not an attractive look of the evening, me on all fours, leaning over on my birthing ball, doing this, rocking back and forth, arse just there, like eclipsing the moon, pretty much. I feel a bit sorry for Darren because his evening view is probably not pretty. But it's the only thing that can sort of help loosen it up, I swear. I also have to march on the spot as directed by the chiropractor to help like loosen it, because he said like where my pelvis has done this sort of thing, there's the bone at the back is sort of locking up, and it's trapping the nerves, which is causing sciatica, and also the muscle that goes over it is just got no power. And he had me laying down on the bed, and he put his hands and said, like, push it with your leg up while I push your leg down. Left leg fine, right? I fought him, I won. Right leg was embarrassing. It was literally, I was like, push, and my leg just went down. I was like, well, damn. And I hadn't noticed. And he's like, but your leg muscles are fine. It's the one on, not your arse, not your maximus gluteus, but the one that goes above that, over the pelvis and up the back. And that has sort of wasted. So that's what I'm doing my marching exercises for, which just looks spectacular, I know. And I'm doing squats, which everyone likes to do squats. I'm going to get my weights, not my muscle, my weights. I'm going to do the squat press, because I have really impressive bingo wings, which I won't show you because, you know, some of you may have recently eaten and that's just cruel. So hopefully tone up my arms while I'm doing it. He did say I would be safe to do that I'm not going to damage the baby or anything like that. So I'm kind of excited to get on and do that bit. But yeah, and the sciatica, heartburn is still being a bit of a pain in the butt, but that's mainly because sometimes I forget to take my omeprazole in the morning, and then I pay for it in the afternoon, have to take it before bed. So that's self-inflicted. I just realised that I actually do have to take the omeprazole, which is a medication I'm on, or I'm gonna like really regret it, because it feels like my esophagus is melting. But yeah, other than that, it's been fine. I've been cooking this week. I totally owned a salad last night. I made quiche, salad and new potatoes. And yeah, I've got to say that chuffed, like, yeah, check me out thing is still going on. Who knew I'd be so entertained by just making dinner? I don't know what I'm going to do tonight, but I'm almost excited because I can cook. And so I'm hoping that stays the same. I still feel nauseous, like almost constantly in the background. But as long as I eat little and often, like have a banana or I have a drink or something like that, I'm fine. And I'm really happy. Braxton Hicks, getting one now. They really have kicked up a notch. The proper end of pregnancy ones where they do hurt. People say Braxton Hicks is just a tightening. Shut your face. No, it's not. At the beginning it can be, but now it's like that period pain. I'm like, oh. And you go rock solid and it kind of hurts and I get pressure in my bum. I think he's actually gone head, sorry for that one. He's gone head down now. And there's two things, major TMI. If you do not want to think about my undercarriage, switch off. This is your last warning, because this is true pregnancy crap and you do not want to know about it if you've got faint at heart or a weak stomach. Hemorrhoids, they will not go. They will not go. I've never had anything like it. I think he has dropped in engaged because boom, it's like there's a party going on there. I've tried so much. I'm gonna have to speak to the midwives and be like, dude, someone's just got to sort something out, because I feel like they're going to explode if I push a baby out. Like, I've never known anything like it. It's not comfortable. I don't like them. They need to go away. And then a new one, thrush. Never had that before. Oh, I've got it now. Or I don't now have it. I did have it. It's not pleasant. I kind of see why people moan about it, because I don't like it. It's not nice. Make it go away. As I said, it has gone away. I've got some Caniston and stuff, but I was genuinely like shocked because I've never had that before. Just what is going on. But it took me a little while longer to realise I had it, because I don't get the classic discharge. I didn't get that. I just got the, sorry, again, gross oversharing here, but just got very itchy and sore. And I was just like, this is not going with like with the Vagisil or whatever, which I've had on and off. It's a hormonal response and it wasn't going. So I went and got Caniston and sorted it out, which is fine. At least I know if it happens in future to do a thrush treatment rather than suffering for a while before going, this is different. So yeah, I've had all the fun. Pretty much my waist and below is buggered right now. There's bits are just not doing well. It's just so much fun. Plus side, bit up, I'm all good. I'm good, I'm fine. Except the face, the rash is still here. I don't know if you can see. Look. The lumpies, they're still there, and on that side, and apparently it's just never going to go. I'm just going to have really crappy skin forever. So at least he gave me a gift, right? I mean, what more do you want for an unborn child that's not yours? So yeah, this is a really long one. very sorry. I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go. I have not got a midwife appointment until 34 weeks, and then I have got a consultant to check up at 36 weeks and a growth scan. So it's probably all going to be pretty boring until then, but I'm going to stick some pictures in at the end. I may even brave a bare bump shot, which is not something I usually do. So yeah, apologies for that, because it's not attractive. But again, a few people have said, oh, you never do bare bump shots, and they're not pervy people, they're people I know, so it's okay. All right, I will love you and leave you, and I hope this finds you well, and have a wonderful week, and we'll speak soon. Bye.